Guitar Fanatics. This is a little video explaining this nonsense up here. If you're looking at some transcriptions, you'll see this at the start of the music, and it's trying to tell you rhythmic information. And ultimately, all you're gonna, when you see this, you just think, oh, blues or blues shuffle, bluesy vibe. And once you got that, off you go. So the blues vibe or the blues rhythm, blues shuffle, I think the easiest way to describe it is like a heartbeat. And I might write that down like this: dum, de dum, de dum, de dum, de dum. In music, it wouldn't be written like that. I'd have a division there, not maybe divided by the comma that I put initially. So the dum, that references the beat, and the d is in between that first beat and then the next beat, in between there somewhere. So on the beat, somewhere just after, then the next beat, and then somewhere just after. Dum, 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 dum. Like a heartbeat rhythm. So now you know what that's trying to tell you. Boom, 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 boom. I'll break down what's going on here. So these are eighth notes. And the only thing that's different is that the tails have been connected. So when you have two notes together and they both have tails, they can connect up like magnets. Just connect up. There's no difference, no musical difference, apart from just a way to maybe visualise without having these messy tails everywhere. I don't know. Wasn't my system. So that's eighth notes. They're eighth notes. Two of them. Job done. So this is saying that 2 eighth notes equal this stuff here. Well, we've got an eighth note there, and we have a quarter note there. So if I was to write that as fractions, well, we'd see that wouldn't work out. So 2 eighths, it's saying, equals 1/4 and 1/8. Well, 1/4 is the same as 2 eighths. So it's really saying 2 eighths equals 3 eighths, which isn't right, is it? So we have this number 3 at the top, and that's telling us we have a 3-note rhythm, or it's divided by 3s equally. This is standard counting, and we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But this is counting differently. So I'll write this out now. I'll put an eighth note plus another eighth note equals, well, this quarter note is equal to 2 eighth notes, so I'll put 2 eighth notes there. There's 2, plus this one here, that's my third one. So 2 equals 3. We'd count this 1 and when we count triplet rhythms, you go 1 and So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 so counting in what's called simple time and counting in compound time. So this is saying we've got a quarter note and then you've got an eighth note. So I'll get rid of this one here, convert that first one to a quarter note, and that's what's going to happen. We play the first one on 1, and the next thing happens on the A. So it will be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, and on it goes. So you could just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, but you'd sound like a gorilla really. Not good. So what we do instead, we just get rid of the A and put and there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So the same counting system, I suppose, 1 and, but we're referencing this triplet vibe. We're doing at the first division or slot, the last one, and we're not actually playing anything on that middle slot. So that is what's going on here. It's telling you the heartbeat rhythm, blues, and you're going to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Make sense? Hopefully. Over and out.